VermontPyroBoys, and this is Nishiki Blast! So watch some fireworks!
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the VermontPyroBoys. Good evening, and we've got another exciting fireworks demo for you here. Tonight we're going to do the Nishiki Blast Cannister Shells from Raccoon Fireworks. You get 6 of them in a box, and they are 5-inch shells featuring, you guessed it, huge Nishiki willows. Look pretty cool. We've got some effect photos here on the side with some colors and some other stuff besides willows going on. And if we turn the box this way, we can see right here in the middle, we do have numbers and descriptions written on each of our 6 cans. And then we've got some other statistics over here, which is pretty much just the kind of usual stuff you would expect with canister shells. So let's take a look inside the box. So we've got a nice sleeve of shells here. And I definitely like the labeling. And checking out our mortar. Pretty good mortar. I like the wrap. I always like the wrap though. And it's nice and thick, feels pretty solid. And I think that will be more than adequate for firing these off. But we are not going to do that, of course. We are going to use our 6-shot Pyro Boom straight up and down rack. I will make a note of all of these descriptions so we can go back on our second look and make sure that they all match. So let's check out Nishiki Blast. Nishiki Blast. Wow.
Oh, wow!
Awesome. Alright guys, well no surprise, but these canisters were outstanding. I mean, as far as willows go, they were fantastic. And let's face it, right now Raccoon does have a reputation of being probably the best consumer fireworks for willow effects that there is on the market. So we are going to take our VermontPyroBoys classic second look just to make sure all those performance descriptions matched up. If you guys are new to the channel, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to replay the footage at a slightly slower speed. I'll put the text from the description on each individual canister at the bottom as the canisters are going off so we can see how well they matched up. But stick around after that because I've got an extra surprise. Wow. Awesome. Well, wait a second, folks. That's not all. I hope you enjoyed the demo, but, you know, a lot of us already know that Raccoon is sort of the undisputed king of willows at the moment. Their willows are top-notch. And I couldn't help but wonder if this was kind of a repackaging in a smaller format of the Holy Nishikis. Well, it just happens that down in my stash, I had one full sleeve of Holy Nishikis left. Now, these do not match the descriptions on here. But we're going to shoot them side by side and see what we think. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to load them up one Nishiki Blast, then one Holy Nishiki, and just go back and forth like that through all 12 of them so we can get a nice comparison. One, to see if we have a favorite. I honestly don't think we're gonna, because they're Nishiki shells from Raccoon, and they're all probably going to be quite spectacular. But we're going to look at that, and I want you guys to think about if you think this is just Holy Nishikis packaged in a 6-shell format with a different label. So we're going to take a look at those right now, too. Here we go, everybody. Now we're going to have every other canister will be Nishiki Blast versus Holy Nishiki. Nishiki Blast? Man. Holy Nishiki. Nishiki Blast. Man, I don't think they're equals, but wow. Wow. Man, they hang forever. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the spontaneous comparison video. Definitely question answered. I would absolutely say that the Nishiki Blast is not a smaller packaging of the Holy Nishikis to make it more accessible or anything like that. Did you have a favorite? You know, I did actually. I gotta say, despite what I said when I was recording the video in that moment, I do like the Holy Nishikis better. But in all honesty, if you could get your hands on either one, or if you can only buy one, get it. Because Raccoon, as we talked about earlier, does these Nishiki willows right. And they're so beautiful. And it's just really fantastic to be able to get your hands on something like that. So, send me a note in the comments and let me know what you guys liked, if you had a favorite or not, or if who cares, because they're all so great. And thank you for watching. Definitely appreciate that you take some time to look at fireworks with me. And we will be back again in 2 days, as usual, right here with another fireworks video on the Vermont Pyro Boys. See you then, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks again. Peace.